Hello everyone, and welcome to a new weekly overview. This week, the weekly overview was super great, but now also we are having many opportunities for the next week. Hi جميعا, welcome to new weekly overview. بدي أهنيكم. هذا الأسبوع كان كتير حلو عن جد. رغم انه ما كان في سكالب كتير، بس سوينج غطى بشكل كبير. خميس وجمعه كانوا بيعقدوا بسكالبس، وتتشوفوا كيف هيدي البزنس تعطيكم الفريدوم تعملوا اللي بدكم اياه ساعه اللي بدكم باي لحظه. لو ما قدرتوا تعملوا لايف او سكالب تعملوا سوينج، اذا ما قدرتوا تعملوا سوينج تعملوا سكالب. والنتائج بالتو سيستمز عم بيكونوا بيعقدوا. هلا عم نشوف اكثر شيء، اكثر واكثر هذا الموضوع بالبوت كامب اللي عم ينعمل بسمولفيل ببيروت. لاول مره الانتنسيف boot camp للسوينج والسكالب تريد. So let's start. The session will be as usual in English and in Arabic. So when I talk in English, so Arabic people, you must wait. And when I talk in Arabic, English people, please wait until we get the next pass. So let's start. Will start by the news first. Let's see the calendar. We are talking about next week. Next week, Monday, there's no big news. Tuesday, 6 p.m. for USD, the consumer confidence index, 5:30 p.m. Australian, Wednesday, 27. I remind you, this is by Dubai time. 4:30 p.m. Thursday, GDP quarterly. This is nice. It will be a good one for the USD. It might move the market a little bit, but of course, we don't really care about this. Core PCE price index also Friday. There's no big news for this week. ما فيها نيوز خطيرة هذا الأسبوع. في بعض النيوز ممكن تحرك الماركت، ولكن مش هال big deal. What you will have the FOMC this week. It's on Wednesday. يعني بس عنا ال FOMC. It will be interesting. The FOMC, and they are expecting to move again the interest rate. So on Wednesday we might have FOMC session also. No, we have good news, which is the F1C. It will be interesting. Okay, so let's start with the US 30. Let's see the US 30. Now, as we can see, it's trying to break down again, break up, sorry, again. We can see that we have this here. This is on the daily chart. This is the resistance. This is the main resistance. And breaking this resistance, as you can see, we might have at least the clean traffic. يعني لاحظوا هون عنا هيدا resistance، وإذا كسرها ممكن يكون عنا clean traffic لفوق to this level. If not, and this is the main support, if not even to this level. So let's start. We might have a buy long position. If next week on Monday, the market will open, look what will happen. The market will open here, make a wick down. We still have the sequence of low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. Here we broke a little bit, but it reject again, higher, low, and then it's moving up. يعني هون عندنا السيكونس تبع الطلعة higher, low, higher, low كلها كسرت مطرح، ولكن في مجال كتير ترجع تكمل بشكل أساسي. And here is the trend line. We are still having the bullish trend line after this retracement. So let's see what will happen. Most probably, if we do not break this resistance, now we have this, this support. Now we have this support. It's a critical support. If we do not break this support area, look why it's a critical support. Look, it is here, it went up, down. Here also a rejection, even though it went here down. Here a rejection up, here a rejection down. So it's a level. هذا level مهم من خلاله عم بيكون الماركت عم يقدر يرجع يكمل طلع. So mainly, if we want to see a bullish move, we must see this candle open, makes a wick down, but not breaking the support and pushing further up, breaking this resistance. تكسر هيدا الريزيستنس من فوق 32255 32 255 stop loss 32 155 265 TP1 the scalp, the normal scalp, 32 364 TP1 TP2 sorry, and 32 495 TP3, while 32 981 TP4. For the sell إذا بناخد السell بالقلب هون we need to break the support as we said. لازم نكسر هذا support so we can break the sequence or the confluence of this between the support and the trend line big time. So we have this support, we have this sell 31518, stop loss 31615, TP 131 500.08, TP2 31421, TP3 will be at this support 31 106, and TP4 for the big support down 30,735. So for the buy and the sell, here we are in the US 30. Let's go for gold now. Okay, gold. For a second. Okay. So let's go for gold. Gold, we are still in the same range, and I will keep the same thing, but I will move it down a little bit. We have this support level now with the potential of a wick fill if it breaks down. So here we still have the same buy in the range. And already it only broke down and went for TP1 or TP2. But now we'll see if it will resume up and start retracing as the last 2 days on Thursday and Friday. It made a rejection. Look for this candle. طلع هيدي الكاندل مظبوط. This is a rejection candle. هيدي candle rejection يعني عم تقلب الماركت بعد هيدي. The next candle was obviously down and that started to push up. It was a good buy. But now even if it opens, makes a wick down again and start to push up, it may go for the wick fill and then start pushing further with CCI percentage R breaking up to go above 15, the buy that you already put. So we will keep the buy the same above this resistance. As the sell also, it will be like here, 1691, 1691. Stop loss 1696. TP1 will be the wick fill. TP1, sorry, TP2 will be the wick fill. 1690, it will be the TP1, which is a scalp, the 10 pips. 16 for the swing, 1683 TP2, 1660 TP3, and 1636 TP4. We go for the US oil. Okay, US oil, it took for swing trade, it took the buy as we were expecting after the reversal and the CCI percentage are breaking up. For in the first 2 days, which is Monday and Tuesday, oil hit the TP4 almost. And then it started to push up again, push down again to go further. So the oil this week was very profitable for people who used it. الاويل النفط كان هذا الاسبوع جدا مربح. الاشخاص اللي عملوه لاحظوا كيف كنا متوقعين هيدا الريزيستنس بعد هيدا الريجكشن الكبيره اذا كسرها. لاحظوا لو هاير لو هاير لو، فتح كبس نزول وكمل طلع، فتح كبس نزول وكمل طلع. So it made this down. هلا we are back to the same angle, but now the buy will be here for the next time. And the range now is bigger to get the buy because we have certain resistance here. Look for this resistance, support, and here support. Look here, we have a clean traffic at the left. Look what clean traffic we have. We have a clean traffic here. This is support, resistance. Look this area. Now also almost here it hit, but now we will be doing this. Okay. So here what we have, this resistance, the buy will be at 105.40, 105.40, 105.50 TP1, 104.82 stop loss، أو 174 stop loss، sorry 174. TP2 106.95, TP3 108.67, and 110.75 is TP4, the clean traffic we are talking about. Otherwise, if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down again, a wick down, here we have this support. If it's broken, at this level, we will have the cell, the normal, the cell that you talk about. We have the cell at this level. Wait for a second. Okay, I think it will be up for Wickfill here. Sorry. My bad. Open, wake up, and start to push down. We'll have the cell at this. Be careful, guys. Always, always, always be careful about something, which is the oil. It's it's guided by news also. So you have to be very careful and okay, we are back. Okay, what I was saying that be careful if it opens, makes you wake up and start to push down. The cell would be around 93.50, 93.40 TP1, 91.60 TP2, 89.68 TP3, and 87.67 TP4. While the buy, as we said, it will be around this up. So we go for GBP, JPY. GBP, JPY also this week, TP1 and TP2 were mostly hitting. Now the resistance has moved up again. As you can see, this reversal, it's very clear. At the same time, for the sell, we are holding the same one. So the sell, we have this support level, which is very important. If it breaks the support level, we might resume down. يعني اليوم support level موجود already مهم. إذا كسر بنكمل نزلة. يعني we need the candle to open, make it wake up and start pushing down. If it closes here, it's better. سكرت هون أحسن. رجعت فتحت عملت wake up وكملت نزل. يعني we need mostly the second candle after this one. يعني the first and then the second candle, it will be better. If it reverse wick down and start to push up, we have the up, the buy will be 166.35, TP1 45, TP2 67.14, TP3 67.70, and TP4 68.70 with a stop loss at 1.66. The sell will be as last week, the same. So we have the same support, so it will be the same. Bitcoin already moved up with our profits and now hit back the entry, but no stop loss yet, and started to push up again. So you have to check, and we still have this opportunity now, a new resistance formed by the Bitcoin, which is now a potential break of 24,370, 24,370, stop loss 23,700, TP1 24,771, 25,800 TP2, 27,200 TP3, and 29,000 TP4. As for the sell, we are still holding the same sell from the last week if it breaks the support and move down. Euro dollar, what a week. Euro dollar was my best trade for this week. So it hit what it hits. It was a pure study, divergence, breaking up the support, almost went up so far around 200 pips. It was really nice. Look, it hit almost 180 pips. For me, it was 140 and I went out, but it was super great. Now, more rejection is into it, but we have to see if it will stop here or not. Let's clean everything. خلينا ننظف كل شيء. كانت من أحلى تريدات لإلي هذا الأسبوع. We have this resistance. Let's hold it. Let's hold this resistance. We have this resistance. We'll hold it here. And then we have this support here. It's very important. Look at these stagnation candles. And we have another resistance here with a clean traffic. Look, this is interesting. Okay. And then we'll have this support. The next big support will be here. So let's see what we can have for this euro dollar. Of course, CCI percentage are still moving up. We had this buy from the bottom, but now if it breaks this resistance, هلا إذا كسر هيدا resistance من هون كنا أخذناه already من تحت, we might have another buy opportunity. في يكون عندنا buy opportunity جديدة. اوكي هلا هيدي معقول تكمل لفوق بس خليني امشي معكم step by step. We might resume up but let's go step by step. So the buy will be around 1.0285, stop loss 1.02, 1.0265, TP1 1.0295, TP2 1.0335, TP4 1.0, sorry, TP3 1.0388 and TP4 1.0479. As for the sell, أما بالنسبة للسell, if we break this sequence, this is 1, 2, and this big one, so we might have a potential sell. Okay, هيدي السيكونس it's better even. This resistance, لأن هون عندنا two support. Let's see. Okay, if we break this, okay, look, we have this resistance here, we have this support here, this support here. So breaking 1 point, again, 1.0115. Stop loss 1.0135. TP1 1.0105, TP2 1.0067, TP3 1.0028, and TP4, which is the low of the previous candle, 0.9956. This will be interesting after the retracement. GBPUSD also new stagnation area, which is very interesting, this resistance. Look how much it hit here. We have one time here, one time here, one time here, and one time here. So the buy will be around this area now. If we buy at 1.0260, 1.0267, stop loss 1.2067, sorry. Stop loss 1.2037, TP1 77, TP2 2137, TP3 12205, and TP4, which is at this resistance 1.2317. As for the sell, it will remain the same, which is the low. Now, if you feel that you are a riskier trader, I will not put this in the order sheet, but I will say it for you here. If it opens, makes a wick up and move down, the sell can start at 118.78 for a clean traffic, 117.82, which is almost 90 pips. But personally, I prefer to hit this sell, which is from the last week, to break the full support, the full low, and then you might expect a lower low. AUDUSD also had an amazing week. All the USD pair retraced as we were expecting, and that's why I told you it was last week. Be careful; it will be a great week for the weekly overview. Also, as you can see, UCCI percentage R and almost 4 or 5 days up. Now, hitting this resistance area, we have potential of a clean traffic up if it keeps moving up, and the support now moved to this level. 0.6854, stop loss 0.6874, TP1 0.6844, TP2 0.6807, TPC 0.6775, and TP4 0.6715, and stop loss, of course, it's 0.6875. As for the buy, it's 0.6984, stop loss 0.6960, TP1 94, TP2 0. Which is the clean traffic 0.7040. If it breaks it, TP3 0.7113 and TP4 7201. For the NZDUSD, also, what a week. What a great week for the weekly overview. It hit almost TP4. Now, NZDUSD after retracing. But here you have to be careful this week because even if it breaks the 10 and 15 and 20 and TP2 and TP1 will be most likely to hit more than the others, more than TP3 and TP4 because already the market got the way up, as we say. So 0.6178, stop loss 0.62, 0.7168 TP1, 0.6140 TP2, 0.6120 TP3, and 0.6088 TP4. Zero point 0.6308, stop loss 0.6289, 0.6318 TP1, 0.6352 TP2, 0.6390 TP3, and 0.6440 TP4. USDCHF. USDCHF, we had the double top as we were expecting the 4 hours. Now we have this support line, which is interesting, and it seems going back to it. In the big day, look what a move. And we have this resistance up. Mm. So above this resistance, we have 0.9894, stop loss 98.50, 98, sorry, 94, stop loss 98.54, TP1 99.05, TP2 99.42, TP3 99.84, and TP4 1.0042. which is interesting for the US dollar CHF. مهم إذا كمل الطلعة, it will be nice. As for the sell, we have this resistance. Let's go down. Okay, we have this 0.9490, 0.9530 stop loss. 0.9480 TP1, 0.9430 TP2, 0.9364 TP3, and 0.9305 TP4. Last, USDCAD also had a nice move down. Let's go and have the right studies. Now we have the support line. Look what the support line. The support line, hello. Two rejections from the support, two clear rejections from the support. And now we have also this resistance after this rejection. Wow. I think the USDCAD will have a good opportunity this week and high probability to hit. Look, if we look at the rejection candle, if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, إذا فتحت عملت wick down وكملت معنا rejection candle مهمة. So the buy is not as hard as we think. The buy is here. So the buy will be at 1.2945, 1.212920 stop loss, 55 TP1, 2984 TP2, clean traffic to 3040 TP3, and 3089 TP4. While for the sell, if it breaks down, the short position here is interesting. Breaks down, look, open, wake up, for example, and start to push down again. We have this clean traffic on the left. It's so clear, this clean traffic. Here we have this clean traffic. Imagine it can resume down. So at this level, the sell will be at 128.11, stop loss 128.41, TP1 128.01, TP2 127.58, TP3 127.20, and TP4 almost 126.59, if not more even. If you can, you can resume more down to get almost 250 pips. So as you can see, many good opportunities are here this week. USDCAD is one of them, and many more others are there. Make sure to put the weekly overview in the right way. تعملوا الويكلي overview بالشكل الصحيح. I want to thank Swiss Code Bank for sponsoring this weekly overview, the backtesting sessions, the live streams that we do, because and I advise every person to have its account open with Swiss Code Bank. You will have your own money in your own bank account. It's a bank account that you will have with your own IBAN. So you'll be so safe and secure that your money is in a segregated account for you with your IBAN, nothing being done with your money or being traded with your money. And then you are working with one of the 10 biggest investment banks in the world. Thank you so much guys. Thank you يا جميعا. بنصحكم انكم تكونوا عم تفتحوا يور اكونت بسويس كود بانك، لانه رح يكون عندكم البنك حساب باسمكم، ايبان باسمكم لإلكم. عم تقدروا، هذا الشيء انا بنبسط فيه وبفتخر فيه، عم بتكونوا عم تقدروا تشتغلوا بحساباتكم وتحولوها على اي حساب مصرفي. انتم مطمنين وراسكم مطمن انه ما عم بيصير اي شغل بالحسابات تبعكم، او عم بينحطوا مصرياتكم بحساب الشركه. هون حسابكم لوحدكم، حساب البنكي تبعكم لإلكم بس، ما خص حساب البنك فيه. وبنفس الوقت عم تعملوا تريدينج، بنفس الوقت فيكم تكونوا عم تحصلوا الامور اللي بدكم اياها من خلال هذا الحساب المصرفي اللي انتم عندكم اياه. Thank you so much. نشوفكم على الراديو during this week.